Hi, this week I had the book Bink and Gollie. It is a Dr. Seuss Award winner, and it is a book that is for the range of 6 to 10. Its author is Kate DeCamillo and Allison McGee, and the illustrator of this book is Tony Fusel. This book was a great read. It's actually split up into 3 different sections, and it tells 3 different stories. Throughout those stories, Bink and Gollie go on some adventures together, and in those adventures they ride their skates and they find a lot about their friendship and what makes each other happy. I think this book was great because for children this will be a great insight into what friendship looks like and how you should compromise with each other occasionally to make each other happy and to make your relationship work. I believe that this is a contemporary realistic fiction book, as some of these situations really can happen, and it's not actually real, but it is something that could happen on a daily basis. This friendship is great, and it'll teach kids a lot about what to do with their best friends and how to handle situations that these kids run into. I'd like to point out this illustration here. Most of the illustrations in the book have what they call it gray matter when they're talking in this book, but the background is gray, and the things that pertain to them are actually in color. I find this to be very fascinating because it helps students focus their attention on what they should be looking at. It's also just brings out nice color in the book, and it shows some great illustrations. I also found this one to be very interesting in the last story, where everything else is gray but the 2 characters that are at a movie theater. This book was great too because I think I related to it so well, because this book is very similar to my relationship with my sister. I have an 11-year-old sister, and we often find ourselves in situations where we can't compromise about things, and the 2 of these girls are in a very similar situation, so that's how it really relates to me. Along with that, I think this is great for children, and it'll be a really great choice for a classroom. With that, I hope that a good activity for this would be for children to color their own picture and to have the background be the gray matter as well, and then maybe draw some very, very colorful pictures and kind of explain what's happening in it. And I think that would be a great little activity for this book.